I'm in The Hague again. And this time I'll also tag along with my partner who has a business meeting here, and I thought I'll just go with him to The Hague. Last time I went to the Maurits house. And this time I thought I'll go to this museum. It's a Bredius Museum, a private collection of Abraham Bredius, who devoted his life to the Dutch Golden Age. So, I'm going in here and I will show you. I know nothing about this museum. I don't know the names of these painters, but I'm pretty excited because I'm gonna discover something new here. When I was at the museum, there were 14 paintings brought from Kiev, Ukraine, from the Kanenko Museum, which is also formerly known as the private art gallery in the Ukraine. The story goes like this. So in the end of 19th century, Abraham Bredius traveled to Eastern Europe trying to find masterpieces by Dutch masters. Unfortunately, he couldn't find anything in Kiev by Rembrandt or Rubens, but he met the Kanenko family. He was surprised to see so many beautiful artworks in their gallery, in their collection. So the friendship began, since Russia's invasion of Ukraine began in 2022. The Kanenko Museum has stored its collection safely elsewhere, so the spaces of the gallery in Kiev are empty because the museum is trying to preserve these artworks, trying to save them from Russians. So this exhibition I've seen, it's not just an artistic event, it's an act of cultural preservation. And what makes this moment especially powerful is that works once seen by Bredius over 125 years ago are being reunited here in The Hague. It's just, unbelievable. Art endures even when threatened by wars. And these paintings witness not just beauty, but survival. They are hidden, but safe. The Bredius Museum doesn't really feel like a museum. It feels more like I'm stepping into someone's house with a private collection of artworks. So many paintings in the museum, not just in this museum, in all museums, carry the label anonymous or unknown master. But why is it? Were the painters not allowed to put their names on canvases, or didn't they want it? When you dig deeper, then you will find out that in the Dutch Golden Age, there were thousands of artists working in bustling workshops and often producing paintings like a team, and the master's name would go on canvas. That's why so many names of painters just disappeared from history. Some works were signed, but signatures faded or they were cut off from canvases when they were trimmed to be framed. And also many people in that time, they wanted to have a painting by Rembrandt, not by a follower of Rembrandt, And sometimes the names of the painters were never recorded because the art dealer who sold these paintings, he wanted to sell the subject, a flower, a portrait, a scenery, but not the name of the painter. because the name of the painter might not sell, but the subject will. You know, and when we see anonymous, it's not just a missing label. It's a reminder of, okay, let me be pathetic. It's a reminder of forgotten lives and erased ambitions. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about myself right now and my co-painters, my friends who paint. Do I want my name to be remembered as a painter? So, next time you see a painting labeled unknown, anonymous, or a follower or somebody, think about it that this artist's name is erased, but his voice is still there. I have to be honest, I know nobody from this artist. They're all Dutch. It's the Dutch Golden Age, so it's totally new to me and very exciting. Very small rooms, and you can get very close to any painting and enjoy the details of this painting, which I love so much. You know, and I feel like I'm discovering hidden treasures of the Dutch Golden Age, and like this room, for example, it looks like a celebration of the art, and everybody is invited except for Rubens and Rembrandt, you know, but their famous cousins are here. Amazing. But there's also Rembrandt and Rubens. So yeah, and you hear the creaky floors. You hear? I think it adds to this feeling of something personal and very private. You know, this museum has a very different feel. It feels very personal, and maybe these paintings were not meant for the grandeur. Maybe they were meant just, you know, for the quiet appreciation, which is also very cool. Okay, now when I'm done with the visit to the museum, I'm still thinking about those nameless artists, you know. They're gone, but their identity, their artworks, they remain, and they're still here. We still see and feel them. And people are looking at me like I'm crazy. But I'm not. Well, maybe I am a bit. And if you stay with me in this video now, I will show you the monument. This monument commemorates the men and women whose names are erased, but their identity is there. Let's go. Yeah, I was gonna show you this monument. This monument commemorates all men and women who were and who are persecuted at any time, at any point in history. So, pretty deep. Let me get closer and I'll show you.
The acceptance we experience right now is the allowance to exist under certain censorship. But the true acceptance, true tolerance is naming things by their names without blurring, without censorship, openly, without fear. And I'm not sorry I'm being too serious. And this monument is called Homomonument. Yeah, I don't want this video to be very tragic. That's why I'm going to an art supply store to see what they have it here in The Hague. Let's go. I'll show you what they have.
You see that building? This is where I'm going right now. Royal Academy of Fine Arts in The Hague. Greetings to all my co-students in Florence. It looks a bit like a prison. Dutch stairs. The guy at the reception gave me very good instructions, but I didn't find nothing. I don't know where I am. I should be here somewhere. I smell it. Yay! Acrylics, acrylics, acrylics. I'm looking for oil colors. Winsor Newton. I don't know what the price is. White, maybe I should get some white. Titanium white. A lot of students here too. I think Winsor Newton are the only oil colors they have. It's student grade, you know.
Winsor Newton, never used it, honestly.
It's pretty affordable here, so I'm getting some. You know, I have no problem with student grade quality supplies. And if you haven't watched my video on what art supplies you need if you want to start painting, then watch it. I'll put a link in the description and yeah, watch it. Yeah, and again, let me show you. I have a feeling it's a very strange place, but art is strange, you know. You know, it's my second time in The Hague, and I think I'm lost. I should have taken a tram or something, bus or metro, but no, I like walking. So here I am, walking and trying to find a way. But nothing looks familiar and everything looks very urban to me. Oops. I don't know where I'm going. Under the metro line, I guess. You know, it was kind of funny when I was walking past this building and I thought it's a huge gallery and I wanted to go in, but it turned out to be some kind of official building. Look. Isn't it cool? It looks like the gallery or even museum, but it's not. Surprises, surprises, you know. Let's go. Okay, 20 minutes later, I figure out where I am. Now I'm heading to where? To eat something. Okay, hungry, hungry, hungry. Good. Now I feel human again. Let's go home. Now that I'm back in Amsterdam, I'm gonna have a last for today artistic adventure. I'm gonna get a haircut. That's the first time I'm going to this barbershop, very close to my house, trying something new, so we will see. Okay, I got my haircut. I feel very bold, but beautiful. What a beautiful day it was. See you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.